Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. What's going on? You excited for an awesome day? Did you have an awesome day yesterday? Are you planning on an awesome day tomorrow? Let's just make it a whole awesome week. Stem to stern, top to bottom, port to bow. How many other ways can you say start to finish? A to Z. Here, we'll go that route. All right, got a whole bunch of people in the waiting room, so we're going to keep letting them in. And while we do, I thought in honor of the fact that we had the Academy Awards on Sunday night, that this video was more than appropriate for today. Take a look. All righty. Oops, there you go. Sorry about that. I muted my own self. So thank you very much, Saturday Night Live, for giving us that this morning. I think today is Wednesday, and if it's Wednesday, that must mean that our friend John Kirkudis is on the Mortgage Minute Spotlight. Good morning, John.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing?
We are spectacular.
Great. Hey, listen, that was kind of funny. That we kind of need that for the mortgage and real estate world, because I think we're all running a little bit out of fumes right here. So funny video. Hope everyone takes a little context of that and kind of recharges their battery soon. I just want to bring up a point where I saw a bunch of things this week that kind of made me think for the teams out there, is that I had an opportunity to review about 10 different pre-approval letters and pre-qualification letters from my competitors based on some deals that were coming in. And I very, very confident to say that, pre-approval letters could be very strong or somewhat weak. So, when you look at these things, make sure the pre-approval letter has a loan amount, an interest rate, an APR, and of course, a purchase price. A lot of these pre-approval or pre-qualification letters were very blank and vague. And quite frankly, being in the business for 27 years, were not worth the paper that's written on. So, keep in mind that, when you see a pre-approval letter, if you have any questions, please call myself, Jose, or Kristen. We're happy to look at them, make sure that they look legitimate. We all know all the players in the game, from the brokers to the correspondent lenders to the actual lenders itself. So that being said, our pre-approval letters are extremely strong. We've already submitted those through the desktop underwriter through Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. We generally look at pay stubs, W-2s, and asset statements before we issue those. So we have a really strong grasp of how qualified that buyer is. And once again, they could be written in very different ways. There's no big law that has to be written, but ours has all the components for the transaction itself, and we actually customize them to your contract. So we don't show your hand to your buyer if they're buying a place for, say, $290,000, and we send a pre-approval offer, $320,000. We mirror it with the exact offer. So, at any rate, pre-approval letters, there's a bunch going out there. Please be diligent, review them. Any questions, please feel free to call us, and we're happy to look at them and give us, an unbiased, honest opinion to make sure that those deals go through very quickly and with ease. Any questions? I'll throw my name in the chat. Have a great week and get some energy. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, John. Appreciate you as always. All righty. So Steve Scott, I think you have a quick announcement for us to kick off our announcements. Why don't you pop on and give us what you have?
Okay. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be sending an email after this Zoom that tomorrow on the 9 o'clock Zoom, we are going to have an amazing guest. It is Via Williams. Via is Ben Kinney's growth director and general manager for Ben Kinney Enterprises. She's incredible. She's amazing, and we are honored to have her here. So please mark your calendars and be on the Zoom tomorrow for Via. She's going to be talking about Ben's business as well as getting leads from your listings in a fast-paced market. Via also runs her own sales team on top of everything else that she does. So she is brilliant. So be there or be square tomorrow. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And before we move on from that, I want to just throw out why Via Williams is going to be on our call tomorrow. The connection point here was kind of fascinating, right? So Steve coaches with a guy named Patrick Woods, and Patrick, as you know, a couple of maybe 2 or 3 months ago was on as a guest on one of our calls at 9 o'clock. And he was kind of blown away that we do this every single day and have 100 or more people on the call every single day. That's been discussed throughout the KW Twitterverse, universe, whatever. And it made its way into a mastermind that Patrick was participating in, that Ben Kinney and Via Williams happened to be a part of. And when Via heard that we were doing these things every single day and having the interest and the participation that we were, she thought, hey man, I want to plug into that. I want to see what's going on and get me some of that. So congratulations to each of you, because you're creating more opportunities for yourselves simply by getting up and plugging in to the things that we're bringing your way, which then in turn makes it easier for us to bring more things your way. So, you know, when you base everything on that concept of one team, it's a perfect example of how everything feeds everything else. So congrats, and my hat's off to each of you. All right, a couple of other announcements before we get to our meat and potatoes today. 1 o'clock today is the All Agent Business Mastermind, and so that is open to any agent who chooses to participate. 1 o'clock today. Do plug into that. We will have a bunch of pertinent, relevant topics to mastermind around to give you strategies and ideas to move your business forward. Also 11 o'clock today, and then again 1 o'clock tomorrow and 11 o'clock on Friday. But starting 11 o'clock today, we do have an opportunity for you to plug in for about a 30 or 40-minute walk through our new marketing portal with the administrators of that portal. So do plug into that as well today, right here on this Zoom channel. Everything that's going on today in our world happening right here on this Zoom channel. So we're really excited about all of those opportunities. And of course, Ignite continues tonight at 4 o'clock. Thank you to we continue to kind of peg ourselves at between 40 and 50 participants in that every single afternoon. We're having a whole lot of fun. So thanks for everybody who participates in that. Today is Wednesday, and we're getting close to the end. So I wanted to give you one of our second to last listings update, right? Our listings challenge of taking 315 new listings by the end of April expires in 3 days. So Monday morning, I'll have the finalized results ready to go. But today, as I did Monday, I want to give you just an update. We moved the needle from Monday, right? Monday, we were at 271, I think was the number. Today, we are at 298. So 298 out of 315. That means we're 17 short and we have 3 more days, which means we're still at that 6 a day number. So all we have to do, the 107 of us who are on this call this morning, is figure out a way to take 6 today, 6 tomorrow, and let's just take 7 on Friday just in case, right? And then we hit that target and then potentially exceed it. So again, continued kudos and excitement to each of you, because you're killing it out there. When the world is saying that listings are hard to find, you continue to prove them incorrect and go and just take more listings, right? Looks like Kathy Schmidt just bumped us up to an even 300. Woohoo! Thank you, Kathy. So here's my fun thought of the day. If you took 2 yesterday, that you just proved to yourself that you can do 2 a day. So you got today, tomorrow, and so Kathy's going to take care of at least 6 more for us. See, she'll never type in the chat ever again. Thank you for that. So keep going, guys. We're almost there. 315 or bust. We've got 3 more days to take 17 more listings, and we will hit and then exceed our goal. I had a coaching call yesterday with one of my private coaching clients, and she showed me an idea that I wanted to show to you because I thought it was really, really a good idea. Many of you know Danielle Ronan in the Trumbull Market Center. Let me share my screen with you. And what she did was she had these vaccination card sleeves made and personalized to her and her business. Right, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm carrying my family's vaccination cards around in one of those insurance sleeves so that they don't get lost, right? And she showed me this, and I thought, that is brilliant. She ordered 250 of them. She went to she's cultivating Monroe as a town that she wants to dominate, and she went to her Monroe Facebook group and said, hey, anybody need a vaccination sleeve to make sure you don't lose it or it doesn't get all damaged and whatnot, call me and set up an appointment. I'll come and deliver it to you. So she's giving them to all of her past clients, but she's also using it as a tool for permission-based door knocking, because she is literally taking orders and then going and meeting new people in Monroe when she hands them their vaccination sleeve, or 4 of them, for their family. I just thought it was such a great opportunity to not only brand yourself and give to your past clients, but to also use as a lead generation tool as well, the way she is doing that. So this is what they look like. She's popped one in the mail to me, and she's also getting me the name and contact info of the people who built it. And so we're going to look at figuring out maybe like anybody who's interested, like a big mass group order, so that if you want 100 and someone else wants 100, and we can kind of put it all together, even though there'll be different branding on it, and see if we can't get some really good pricing on that. So stay tuned for that. I'll have more information later today into tomorrow for that, and then we'll get those on the table and get them ordered. I just thought that was a really cool idea. Anybody else think that's a cool idea?
I think that is an awesome idea. I'm totally down to get in on that.
Well, there you go. So stay tuned for more info, guys, on that. All right, so it is Wednesday, which means we also pull for our $100. As you know, last week we were just shy of hitting that 10 minimum, so we rolled those names to this week. Well, this week we wouldn't have been shy because our referrals were way up this week, and our submissions to our concierge service is way up this week. But we do roll the names from last week into this week. So let me give you the wheel of names to spin for our first. What do you want to do first, insurance or concierge? Go ahead, Donna Gilbert, you call it. Insurance or concierge?
Insurance.
Okay, so insurance. Insurance, we're going to go. Where's our wheel of names? There we go. WR, do you see the wheel of names? Okay, perfect. So I'm excited to announce that for insurance this past week, if you remember last week, we had 5 referrals into our insurance partner, and those were Christy Velez, Amy Mosley, Lisa and David Lee, Lloydie Polly, and Nancy Mamby. This week we had 14 more, right? So all in all, we had 19 in the last 2 weeks. So all of those names are now on this wheel of names to win that $100 cash prize. This week, congratulations go to Kim and Mike Tromba, who had 6 referrals into the insurance partner. So their names are on here 6 times, just by the way. If you're wondering why it looks like the wheel of Tromba, not the wheel of names, that's why. And then, of course, we have Dan Lyden, Nancy Mamby with 1 more this week, Linda Dunsmore, Jody Boxer, Silva Christoph, Fiona Porter, Tama Murphy, and Mariana Dinahan. So thank you so much for everyone who is supporting that and building your opportunity to become a passive income investor there. Ready to go? Should we do it? Oh, is the excitement killing you? All right, let's do it. Go. Round and round it goes. There's no bankrupts. This is not the Wheel of Fortune. And it looks like our winner, Mr. Dan Lyden. Congratulations, Dan. Thank you so much for pushing your folks to that insurance partner. More to come as Dan wins the $100 cold hard cash. All right, let's flip over to our KW Concierge Services wheel. KW Concierge Services, as you know, last week we had 4 submissions into Concierge Services, and they were Mr. Herm Huang, Ms. Dee Brayton, Ms. Randy Lynch, and Mr. Jonathan Zaromsky. So thank you for those last week. Adding to that this week, we had another 10 submissions. So 14 over the last 2 weeks. We do hit that minimum, so we will spin. And this week we say thank you for using the services to Mr. David White, Jackie Yeep twice, once on the compliance side and once on the listing input side. Jonathan Zaromsky again, so he's in there twice for the 2 weeks. Lucy Hernandez, and then Linda Dunsmore with 4 submissions into compliance this week. Congratulations, Linda. That means you're closing a bunch of business, right? So Linda's in there 4 times. Jonathan's in there twice. Jackie Yeep is in there twice. We got so many opportunities to win. We're going to build the excitement again. Oh man, I can't stand it. All right, let's go. And the winner is Jackie Eep for the $100 win. Congratulations, Jackie. We are so excited for you. Guys, do you see how easy it is to make $100? You use the services that are simple to use, they're free to you, and then you win $100. I don't think it gets any better than that. I think I might just go home because my day is done. I gave away money, people are using stuff, they're out selling houses, we're taking tons of listings. I'm not sure it could get any better. Oh, but wait, now that I think about it, it can. Because to close us out today, we have our very own Donna Gilbert. And there is nothing that makes me happier than a chance to talk to my friend Donna Gilbert. Donna was chosen recently to participate in, well, you know what? I'm going to let her tell you about it. So Donna, let me find you. There you, oh, no, that's me.
Yeah, here I am, here I am.
Here you are. So Donna, tell us about multipliers and tell us about what it is that you are doing and how we can get in on that so that we can support you and learn.
I am so excited about this opportunity. Everybody so far knows how I love reading and learning and expanding my mind through the knowledge of others. And we are going to, in the Pivot Shift Ahead Facebook group, we're going to be exploring this book by Liz Weissman, Multipliers. And the basic premise of the book is going to be over several weeks. It's just going to be 30 minutes. You don't have to sign up in advance. You don't have to do anything except go to the Pivot Shift Ahead Facebook group. They will be recorded. So if you can't make it on Fridays, the first one is starting this Friday. If you can't make it on Friday from 1 to 1:30, you can go back through there and see what's going on. The basic premise of the book is kind of interesting. It's a book that came out in 2010 and was recently updated and revised. But Liz Weissman said that the basic premise, she started with one observation, that there are two types of leaders. There are leaders that see the intelligence in others and want to bring it out and use it. And then there are leaders that that actually diminish, kind of squash that sort of thinking so that they can be the genius in the room. And the switch from being the genius in the room to creating other geniuses in the room is what a multiplier does. The concept being that there is more power, more intelligence, more strength in our organizations than we're actually using. And the steps to go through that, first she identifies, and this is what each week is going to be about. She identifies what the multiplier is, and then she names the different types of multipliers. I have the privilege of presenting, and all the presenters, each session will be presented by two, I want to say, genius people. Just tune in just to hear how these people think, would be amazing. I have the privilege of May 28th, presenting with Nakia Dollar, who runs a team down in Alabama. She's also the productivity coach down there. We're going to be talking about how to deal with diminishers. If you find yourself in a situation and your leadership is a more of a diminishing capacity, what do you do about that? They also talk about accidental diminishers. Who are people that are diminishing other people? They don't even realize it. I mean, it is really a fascinating read, and I know it's going to be a really outstanding discussion. So I think we might be able to pop up the schedule at some time, but it's every Friday, 1 to 1:30. As I said, you can see it afterwards. It will be recorded. Some of the people, Jay Papazan and James Shaw, are going to present the first one this Friday, then Jenny Willock and Dean Moss. And then after that, we've got Bree Pittman and Adam Sellers. Lee McCann and Del D. Ortiz, myself and Nakia Dollar, and then Mark King the KWRI president is going to actually be interviewing Liz Weissman, the author, for the final one. All of these people are just amazing, and I am just thrilled and honored to be part of it, and really kind of exciting. Join us, please.
Yeah, that is so awesome. Wow, the company you keep, huh? Did you hear that list of names that Donna read? And she's right went in there with them. So awesome job. We are so excited for you to enlighten us about this this book. I'm especially excited because, you know, as my reading coach, when Donna told me that this was going on, I thought, look at that. See, I picked the right reading coach, because my reading coach is going to be presenting with Jay and Mark and the author, and okay, so you got to pick them. You got to know how to pick them. So thank you, Donna, for all that you do. Thank you for sharing this opportunity. We will, everybody, get you the details of how to plug into that later this morning and give you the schedule. So watch your email for more information. Donna, we are excited for you, and thank you for sharing this morning. Guys, that's what we have for you today. Have an awesome day today. We'll see you throughout the day as you plug into our various events and options, and certainly back here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock for Via Williams. Have an awesome day. Love you guys. Take care.